Your brain will always fall back on your programming every time you don't know what to do. Every time you feel confused, every time you feel the stress, every time you feel in danger, your mind gonna fall back on your programming. Welcome my friend, welcome on Go Conquer, the channel we're gonna make sure to get crazy productive and that you get epic results in daily life. So if you just discovered the channel, I really invite you to subscribe because you're gonna learn a lot of technique, formula and method that will make you accomplish a lot more. And today the topic gonna be how to overcome low self-esteem to get something done, because the mind have a big part when we talk about productivity. So we're gonna make sure you solve the problem and you get something going. But the first thing that I'm gonna ask you is, why don't we take action? That's the biggest problem that I have today, because a lot of people know what they should accomplish. They know that they should go to the gym and stop eating bad stuff. They know that they should start something, create a project and all those things. I'm sure that you can relate to that. But they can't seem to get started. And here you have the reason. Because your brain linked too much pain to the idea of trying. What do I mean about that? Every time you think about your project, every time you think about the gym, you think about the pain, you think about all the effort that you'll have to invest to have a little result. And your brain gonna feel that. You're gonna say, well, fuck that. I don't want the problem, I don't want the pain, and I won't do anything about that. And so I'm gonna distract you until you procrastinate. And usually that's why we procrastinate. Because the brain say, man, if every time you think about the project, he gets stressed out. I don't want that for you, And so you're gonna make you distracted until you procrastinate, until you give up on your goal. Because at the end of the day, your brain don't have the goal to make you thrive. He don't want you to succeed. That's not his main purpose. The purpose of your brain is to make sure that you survive. He's here to protect you. And so every time you think about the stress, remember when we were animal, you stress, it means that there is some danger. And so that's why he tried to make you procrastinate and make you stay in a comfort zone. Because he don't want you to get stressed. He don't want you to go in front of the danger. He just wants you to be happy, to eat some food and sleep all day long. That's possible. So you get the point. Your brain tries to protect you from all the stress of your problem. And that's why you have low self-esteem. That's why you can't get started on that. And that's one of the biggest problems that a lot of people with low self-esteem face. They are prisoners of their comfort zone. They can't seem to get out. They can't seem to get started. And that's terrible. And the more you stay on this circle, the more you repeat the circle, the more you'll be a prisoner of your comfort zone, and the more you'll feel terrible, you feel guilty, you won't get anywhere. I know that, I've been there, I've done that, we can't relate to each other, that's a problem that a lot of people met in their daily life. And again, the main point that will help you to get out of this thing is to be aware that your brain is not here to make you thrive, it's just here to make you survive. It's not here to make you accomplish your goal, to make you happy ultimately. It's just here to make you survive, and that's why you have low self-esteem, that's why you can't get out of your comfort zone. And I'm pretty sure that you know that. I'm pretty sure that you know that you have to take control back of your situation. Get out of your comfort zone. Everybody can tell you that. Everybody give advice to everybody, but nobody propose you a solution. And that's why in this video, we're gonna make sure that at the end, you have a simple solution that will help you get out of the comfort zone, accomplish something, and claim back your low self-esteem. Really the main thing that I want to tell you. One of the concepts that you have to master is to understand that to take the control back, of course you have to take action. We're gonna see that later. But also, your brain will always fall back on your programming every time you don't know what to do. Every time you feel confused, every time you feel the stress, every time you feel in danger, your mind gonna fall back on your programming. It could be your animal roots or your education. And that's really important to understand, because when you understand that, you understand how your brain trap you in a comfort zone to make you save something like that, So understand that, and you're gonna get for the situation. And don't get me wrong, that's a big problem. A lot of people suffer from low self-esteem, they can't be productive, they procrastinate all day, and they feel terrible about that. That's a big problem, because it is. That's a big problem, a lot of people can't seem to get out of it. And really, I want you to do something right now. Because usually, when you have low self-esteem, it's accompanied, it's with multiple problems. So make my pleasure, you put in a comment your main pain point to make sure that I can make a video about this, help you get something out, accomplish something meaningful in their life. More than that, I want to improve my videos, I want to be able to make great videos that will get the point across and make you accomplish something, So make my pleasure. In a comment, you tell me your main pain point in a comment in your daily life, and you tell me how could I improve my video. And now we go for the solution. The solution that I'm gonna propose you today is the easiest one that you can find, but you have to apply it. Can be easy. I can talk to you about 100 technique, but if you don't apply anything, you won't get nowhere. So make my pleasure, you take the technique and you apply it. So the technique today is a gacha technique. How to dissociate yourself from the limiting thought that trash all over your dream. What do I mean about that? Every time your mind is trying to present you in the comfort zone, you're gonna say, well, you're not capable to do so. Oh, seems scary. Maybe she have a boyfriend, All those sentences are just limiting thoughts to make sure you procrastinate. You go back to your comfort zone and you don't move anywhere. The gacha technique gonna help you with that. You're gonna make sure that you can dissociate yourself and get something going. But you have to apply it, so we're gonna go with the solution. You're gonna see it's gonna be amazing. The first thing that you want to do to get over low self-esteem and accomplish something in your daily life is to recognize the voice. Really easy, we talked about this. When your brain is telling you to yourself, oh yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to recognize the voice. The first thing is really important because the voice in your head, as you can see right here, seems real to your brain. Every time you hear a voice like, yeah, I can't do that, it's maybe not you who's talking, but your brain understands that like if you were talking. That's why you can't, it's really hard, at the beginning to dissociate yourself from what you're saying. Because you think that this is really your fault. You think that you're not capable to do something. So the first step is really easy. You have to dissociate yourself, you have to recognize the voice to make sure that you understand that this is not you. This is your brain that tries to trap you into your comfort zone. So make my pleasure, apply the first step, and we're gonna go for the other one. The next step, also really easy. Now that you recognize the voice, you have to block it. You have to block it, really easy. You use a gacha technique. Every time your brain is talking shit, they say, oh yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that, you never done this. You're gonna be a fool in front of everybody. You're gonna say some stuff like that. Just use a gacha technique. You say, no, it's not me who's talking. Just my mind who try to, confound me into my comfort zone. Just say that. You say, okay, brain, okay, mind, understand. That's scary. I don't know if I can do that, but I just want to try. I got to try. Why is that so? Because I have vision for myself. I want to accomplish that. More important than the present pain. So I want to do this. You dissociate yourself. You say, oh, listen to me, brain. I'm not talking about myself. I'm not saying I'm not capable. You do. Believe me, we're gonna try, you're gonna see if that's work or not. Try to do so. And we're gonna go for the next step. We all know that this type of thing, a low self-esteem and all those things, I cycle. You repeat the thing until you become low self-esteem, you can't move, you can't take action. We all know that. And so what do you do? To make sure that you stop low self-esteem and you get something accomplished in your life. You break the circle. You repeat the process until the cycle is dead. You repeat the cycle until you can take action no matter what happened. Easy at that. You repeat the thing. Every time your brain say, yeah, you're not capable to do that, just go back to your comfort zone. No, you repeat the thing. You dissociate yourself, you block the voice, you say, okay man, I'm gonna try because I got my vision. Just do that until the cycle is dead. Until you get the habit of taking action no matter what. You make my pleasure, and we're gonna go for the last step. The last one is the easiest to understand, and I'm pretty sure that you will understand it. But to apply, sometime no, you're gonna see. Is to take responsibility. One of the hardest ones to do when you have low self-esteem. Because when you have low self-esteem, there is a lot of people to blame. And that's true. That's true. You're not guilty. Maybe you have some circumstances that are terrible, and I can relate to that. But take responsibility don't mean that you're guilty. It just means that you're gonna take action no matter what. Even if you feel bad, even if you have so much a bad family, just take action no matter what. Because you want the future, you want to take responsibility. Another point. Why do we fall in the comfort zone? Why don't we move? We know what we should do. It's because we like to be in a comfort zone. There is a reason. It's because it's comfortable. You feel good inside the comfort zone. There is no risk. You know everything. That's why we fall. We have to take responsibility. Could be the fault of the parents, the fault of the school. Could be. And you might be true. But if you don't take responsibility, you won't go anywhere. So you have to make sure that you understand that. This is the difference, A lot of people will think that there is some shortcut. Just do that for 1 week, you're gonna lose 20 pounds. Doesn't exist, man. And more than that, I will tell you, you can't succeed all the time. Maybe you succeed tomorrow. You'll say, yeah, gotcha, man. I'm gonna take action. You'll take action, you'll feel phenomenal. The next day, maybe you're gonna fall. You remember, every new year, everybody say, yeah, I'm gonna do 2,000 push-ups a year. I'm gonna be so good. You know the story. Everybody give up after 1 week. Why is that so? Well, they thought that they will do this, they will succeed all the time. You miss 1 day, you miss 2 days, you're dead. You feel guilty, you feel terrible, you start linking all such bad feeling with the idea of trying to do some push-up, and so you don't go anywhere. That's why a lot of people won't go anywhere, you know? That's why a lot of people are just doomed. They think that there is some shortcut. What I can tell you is that if you take action, you take responsibility, might be a shortcut. You will change your life. You will have, high self-esteem. You will accomplish a lot of things. But you have to apply the technique. And you have to understand that life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Really, really important to understand that, you know. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you'll fail. But the idea is that you have to progress. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Do that. You're gonna see it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna accomplish a lot of things together. Just before we go for the recap, so you have all the information that you need to take action and get a lot of results. I just wanted to tell you that in the description you will find a PDF with a lot of technique and principle that will make you take action, get responsibility, and accomplish the thing that you want. Really, really important. Free resources, so just go in the description and download it. Now, I want you to put a comment again, you know? Your main pain point, and how could I improve my video? I want it to be better. I want it to be able to help people. So if there is something that I can improve that you know, just tell me and I'll do so. Thank you. Now, it's recap time. We're gonna see all the technique and all the steps that we saw together to make sure that you can take action and accomplish the thing that you want. So the first step, you recognize the voice. When you're in a situation where you want to accomplish something meaningful, and your brain try to say, yeah, you're not capable, I don't feel like it, you know, just stop it. Just say, okay, that's a voice. At the next step, you block it. You say, well, that's cool what you think, brain, no, mine. I'm just gonna go with it, you know. You just block the voice and you say, when he try to tell you you're not capable to do so, you say, well, I really want to do so because I got my vision, you know. Try to negotiate with your brain. Next thing, okay, you block again. You repeat the step until the bad cycle. Just get out of here, you know. We are creatures of habits. The more you do something, the more you become this thing. Same thing for the gym, same thing for the music, all the things like that, you know. You repeat the cycle. You repeat all the steps that we saw together until you become somebody who can accomplish the thing that you want. And there is no more procrastination or nothing like that in your daily life. Last step, you take responsibility. That's the hardest one, and that's the most important one. Understand that you have the chance to change your life, you know. If you say, yeah, that's the fault of my parents, you might be true. Again, you might be true. But taking responsibility don't mean that you're guilty. It just means that you want to change your life and that you will take all the action necessary to change it. So make my pleasure. Now you know. Now you all know everything. You just need to take action. So I want to say, I'll tell you. You follow me and subscribe. You subscribe on YouTube. So we get in touch. And if you want more video, you're gonna see it's gonna be really, really cool. And I wanted to tell you, good luck, man. Good luck, man. You're gonna see it's gonna be really cool. You're gonna have a lot of results. So make my pleasure. You subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.